Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another drop list video, the series where I cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different streetwear brands. And in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything that is dropping in week 9 of Supreme's Spring-Summer 2023 collection. Some of you guys thought I might have done a drop list video on Palace's latest week instead of Supreme for this week, but no, that is because Palace Skateboards' season has ended. The spring 2023 season has ended, so it's just Supreme this week. So I'm hoping over the weekend, which is a long weekend for me, I will cover my top 5 favorite items of the spring 23 season for Palace. Obviously we've probably got like another 10 weeks or more of Supreme's Spring Summer 23 season, so no stresses about that. And yeah, so just today and this week we'll be covering week 9 of Supreme's Spring Summer 23. No collaborations have been set to release this week, so it's just seasonal items. We got a post that we are getting I think it was either the summer tees or the spring tees this week, so yeah, just that to look out for, plus some seasonal pieces. We'll of course cover everything to do with this week though, so the release details, all the individual pieces, my thoughts on said pieces, and my thoughts on the week as a whole. And we'll cover that by using the Supreme community page as always. Let's head on over there now and we'll start covering the release details for this upcoming Supreme week. Here we are guys at the Supreme community page that we're going to be using today. It'll be linked down in that description section below for you guys to vote on the items yourselves. To start off with, we'll cover those release details. So items releasing in week 9 will release on the 20th of April 2023, which, looking at the date, yep, 20th of April. They'll have an online release 11 AM Eastern Standard Time in the US, 4 PM British Standard Time in the UK, and 5 PM Central European Standard Time for the EU. Now, they always forget the Japanese release details. It releases 2 days later on the Saturday. It'll be releasing the 22nd of April, 11 AM Japanese Standard Time, in store and online. If you guys have any further questions about when and where it's dropping, comment section below. I'll try and help you out the best I can. But now that we've covered when and where it's dropping, now we got to cover the what. What are we getting? Well, we'll be doing that by going over the individual sections this week. We've actually got quite a few sections this week, probably not filled with a lot, but just a lot of individual, categories for week 9. So this should be interesting. Let's dive right in, guys. Let's start by checking out the accessories for this week. Alright, so we got 3 accessories releasing this week. We have the AOI Buddha pin. I think it's fun. $8, little Buddha pin. You could chuck that on a jacket. You could chuck that on a hat. Can't complain. We got the repeat leather belt. So this is a leather belt where it has the Supreme logo repeating all the way around it. It really, it's gonna come off probably a little bit cringy to wear, but there are definitely ways that you could make it look a lot better. It really just depends on how you wear it. I still think the red and the lime are going to be quite ugly to wear or quite difficult to pull off well. Well, I think the black is the most versatile, the nicest to wear. But do I want a belt that has Supreme written all over it, all the way around it? I probably just want to pay less for just a nicer belt with nice details on it. So, I'll give it a thumbs up because I like the piece. I think it's cool, but I wouldn't want to wear it, and I wouldn't want to try and push myself to wear it. It's just not a piece that I could see myself aesthetically rocking, but it's fun. I like that they did an accessory like this, and it's not often they do leather belts, so got to recognize them for that. Next we got the rocket timer, a little rocket timer where the glass has Supreme embossed on it. It's $60 US. It's alright. I think it's kind of fun to have, but yeah, it is a bit pricey for something that I think is just kind of cool, but wouldn't want to pay a lot for it. I'll give it a thumbs up because it's a fun accessory, but you wouldn't catch me spending $60 on the rocket timer from week 9, that's for sure. Into the shorts, we have 2 releasing this week. We have the wool trouser shorts, quite long shorts coming in some nice colors. Wool shorts though, what's the point of making wool pants that aren't even full-length pants? Are you trying to stay warm? I don't get that. I'm going to agree with the Supreme community on this one. Major downvote, $150. Yeah, I'll leave it as a downvote on that one for sure. Moving on, we have the Ronin mesh shorts. So this is featuring some graphics from Ronin. There's a couple pieces this week releasing with the same kind of details to it. I think all the other pieces are a lot nicer. I don't think I'm going to be going crazy for the Ronin mesh shorts. So I'll agree with the Supreme community on this one. The shorts this week, yeah, and yeah, it's going to be a no from me on that section for week 9. Next, we've got the hats. To start off with, we've got the leather patch 6-panel. I actually think this is alright. A tonal leather BOGO patch on a bunch of caps. The only one that isn't tonal is the grey with a red leather BOGO patch. I think these are quite nice, man. I don't know why these are so downvoted. It's just kind of fun. It's a leather patch 6-panel. Can't complain. I'm gonna give that one a thumbs up. Next we have is it the Gingham? Ginham? I don't know. Don't know how to pronounce it. I assume it's something like Gynham or something. Camp cap. This is $54 with a nice, I would almost describe it as a picnic blanket pattern all over it. And it does come in some nice colors. Like I like it in this orange, and the red's quite nice as well. But yeah, all the colors are solid. I think it's a nice piece. I mean, look, it's not very versatile. It's probably gonna be quite hard to like put in an outfit because it's a loud pattern, but I think it's cool, man. I've never seen something like this before. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. That's a cool little hat releasing this week. I'm a fan of the hats releasing in week 9, even though the people weren't really feeling it this week. Just some fun pieces. For the top slash sweaters, we've only got Ronin pieces releasing this week. Here you have the Ronin football jersey. I actually don't mind that one. That's all right. The graphic is kept on the chest, and it's done all the way up until where the shoulders meet the piece essentially, and left the top of it kind of not done in graphic detailing as well. I think it's done quite well. I wouldn't see myself wearing something like this, and I'm quite happy not picking up something like that. So yeah, I think I'm just going to leave that one as a thumbs down. Next we have the Ronin short sleeve top with Supreme written across the back of it, and then the Ronin graphic on the back. I'm not feeling this one, man. It's a bit too much all over it. I don't like the big Supreme logo on it. If it was just the Ronin graphic on it, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's sick. But the big Supreme blocky font across the shoulders, yeah, I think you lost me there. I'm gonna have to leave it as a downvote, but a lot of you guys are really feeling it this week, so obviously we feel a little bit differently about that one. Moving into the t-shirts, this is going to be a big section this week because, as I mentioned, it's either the spring tees or the summer tees are coming out this week. To start it off with, we got the Tamagotchi tee with the smallest Tamagotchi graphic in the center of that tee. Do I want it? Yes. Do I want it in other colors than the one showcased here? Yes, but that is a lot of fun. Next, we got the strawberries tee. It's a graphic showcasing a bowl of strawberries with, it's hard to see, but a bunch of other details around the bowl. I'm picking that up. That's a fun time. I like that. The strawberries tee, that's a good time. Next, we got the League tee showcasing a miscolored or mismatching colored basketball from my assumption, with Supreme written over the arching over the top of it. I think that's nice. I don't have any complaints about it. I give it a thumbs up on that one. That's a cool little shirt there. Next, we have the eyewear tee where it looks like two chicks in sunglasses, one looking over their shoulder at the other one looking past their shoulder, and like a very seductive kind of photo shoot. Yeah, I mean, it's a fun tee. I'd like $40. I wouldn't mind it in like a black or a white. It's a nice t-shirt. Yeah, I'd give it a thumbs up on that one. Next, we got the Body Snatchers one. The Body Snatchers t-shirt with a huge skull graphic on the back of it. It says Body Snatchers Supreme. You guys are really feeling this one. I don't know if I want that one. I think I might leave that Body Snatchers one as a downvote. Yeah. Next, we got the Ronin tee, big blocky Supreme text, but not arcing over the back shoulders, with just the Ronin graphic on the front of it. That's a much nicer Ronin tee. I'm gonna give that one a thumbs up. Next, we got the business tee, where it's looking like a big business owner, you know, Mr. Big Business with cash in one hand, shaking the devil's hand with the other. That's kind of fun. It's goofy. The graphics look like they're out of some like early 2000s animation studio or something. I could get around it. Like that's a goofy fun tee. I could have in a white or a black. And next, we've got a very iconic Supreme motif appearing on a t-shirt this week. We have the Arabic logo tee. I would love this, not in the hot pink. It is going to come in a bunch of other colors as well. Give it to me in just a black or a white. It's a very iconic motif used by Supreme. Obviously, we've seen it a lot on hoodies and crew necks over the years, but cool to see it on a t-shirt for this season. I'd like it in a white or black for that one, so I'm going to give that a thumbs up. That's a nice little piece there for sure. But yeah, that is all the t-shirts releasing this week, guys. We'll go check out what kind of skate gear we're getting. Kind of cool to see more skate gear getting released throughout the season this season as well. I have 2 skateboards releasing this week, one coming in various different colors, one just coming in one color. We've got the League skateboard, which features Supreme written all over it in that arcing font there over the top of what, again, I assume is a basketball. Look, it's alright. Not crazy. I don't mind it in like the white, but not the best Supreme board that we've seen. I think Supreme really shines when they grab like a New York street artist or something, and they get them to do some designs on skateboards and stuff, and t-shirts and whatnot. I think that's always a fun time. Unless there is a cool Supreme motif being done on a skateboard, sometimes it does fall short, and I feel like it falls a bit short here on the League skateboard. Because the white one's alright, like I'll give it a thumbs up and be like, it's okay, but yeah, definitely not one of my favorite or go-to skateboards that I've ever seen from Supreme. Next we have the Strawberries skateboard. I think this one's way better, instantly way better. Featuring that strawberry graphic we saw before, and the things that I was confused that are next to it looks to be a moth or a butterfly. Probably a butterfly with how it looks. And then a bunch of roses, so that's what'll be on the t-shirt as well. I really like this graphic on the skateboard, and I actually like it more on the skateboard than I do on the t-shirt, which I don't know if you guys necessarily agree with me on that one, but yeah, I think the skateboard is really nice. The colors on that art piece are beautiful, like the red and pinks just really stand out. Yeah, I love it. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. I wish I could have that. I wish I could have the space in my very cluttered room to hang a bunch of skateboards, because I would love to collect Supreme skateboards. Yeah, lots of really nice ones that they release. But yeah, that is all the skate gear releasing this week. Going to the sweatshirts, we have the beaded hooded sweatshirt. I think this is fun. It's a blocky Supreme logo across the chest there with, I'm assuming from its title, beads in the lettering. I really like the color offerings. I think the white's really nice and the black's really nice. The lavender isn't too bad either, and the brown's not too bad either. Yeah, 168 bucks. I think it's a fun Supreme logo hoodie for sure. Next we got the overdyed S logo hooded sweatshirt. I think this is fine. I don't mind like really overdyed pieces, make it look like someone's worn it for 20 years and the colors fading. It's a nice aesthetic to have. It's just that I don't like paying full retail for overdyed pieces a lot of the time unless like the silhouette's really unique or interesting. If it's just like a regular piece that's super dyed, you might as well just buy like a normal S logo hooded sweatshirt and leave it out in the sun for like a week or 2 and it'll look like that. So like yeah, if someone was selling one used, really beat up, maybe with some like holes in it and stuff like that, you know, give it an even more worn in aesthetic, I'd pick it up for like under retail or a secondhand price. But I wouldn't be clambering to pick up an overdyed S logo Supreme hoodie, but maybe you feel differently. Maybe you're like, that's my favorite piece this week. Fair enough. But yeah, I gotta say, all in all, the hoodies, nice. They're nice this week. Into the collared shirts, we have the pinstripe linen shirt. I think this is really nice. Linen, so it's going to be a nice flowy, lightweight material. Comes in some nice colors. I think the navy's the best color, just with that navy pinstripe, but no issues with the blue, no issues with the black. It's a solid shirt. I don't know why people are really downvoting this one. I'm going to give this one a thumbs up. Maybe it's the double pockets. I agree, double pockets are a bit excessive. I do like just one or no pockets, but it's not like a point that would, you know, make me say no, but maybe that's people's concerns. I don't know, but I still think it's a nice collared shirt for week 9. Moving into the jackets, what we have is the repeat stitch anorak. So it's an anorak featuring a repeated design, stitch design all over it. It comes in some solid colors. It comes in this light blue, sand, or black. No complaints. It looks like the repeat stitch shirt that we had last week. I don't personally wear anoraks. They're not really my aesthetic, but I like the colors on this one, and I like the tonal like stitch design all over it. I'm going to give it a thumbs up for sure. Next we got the racing fleece jacket from Supreme. I actually think this is quite nice. All things considered, Supreme doesn't usually do a lot of fleeces, but this one I really like. I like it in the black on black though, where There's not a huge contrast in the colors on it. It's just like you can see the designs on where that like design comes in across the shoulders and then across the lower chest. I really like the black on black. I'm gonna give that one a thumbs up. Next we got the washed knockout denim varsity jacket with that huge Supreme logo across the or I should say denim varsity jacket with that huge Supreme logo across the chest there. Most of the piece besides the cuffs are washed out and everything except for the Supreme logo as well. So it's a cool idea to do that. I love the idea of like a denim washed out varsity jacket, but literally the thing that is like pushing me away from this piece the most is just that huge Supreme logo that contrasts on it because it's not washed out like the rest of the piece. I just wish they kept it a lot more low-key with this one. You know, kept like a nice arcing logo on the back maybe with like that not washed out look or something, but not this huge one. This is massive. It's gonna cover the whole piece. Or the whole front of the piece at least. Yeah, I know this is very upvoted, but I'm gonna have to disagree with the community on this one this week. I feel like it's just a bit too much having that huge logo on it. I do like the idea of like denim varsity jacket, washed out look, but I really feel like the logo did kill it for me for week 9. So we got the pants. So next we got the gingham. Is it gingham? Gingham? I don't know. Who knows, man? You'll have to correct me in the comment section below. Flight pants featuring a lot of utilitarian details to it. Zip up, zips down the bottom, various utilitarian pockets. Comes in 2 colors of the hats, but not all the colors the hats came in. I think I'm just going to stick to the hat. Like, it was a cool idea for the hat, and then we decided to make pants with all these pockets and zips and stuff, and that's where you lose me. Yeah, no. Next we got the the raised repeat stitch track pants. Nice track pants. They match the and rack we just saw. I'm going to give them a thumbs up, but I wouldn't wear something like this. It's just a cool design with Supreme repeating all over it in like a stitch design that looks like that. Yeah, no big issues with it. I'll give it a thumbs up on that one. We'll move on over to a way better pair of pants, which is just the cargo pants. A nice pair of Supreme cargo pants with 4 pockets, 2 on each leg. Comes with some nice colors, black or green, or camo. I don't think they're reversible. I think there's 4 colors here individually, but the way it's put out, it looks reversible, doesn't it? Looks like this reverses into this reverses into this. Maybe I'm just seeing things, but yeah, nice cargo pants. I'd give it a thumbs up. Next we got the over-dyed S logo sweatpants. It'd be kind of cozy to have like the full ensemble, I guess, but how I felt about the hoodie still applies here. I would not be going out of my way to spend a lot of money on this piece. Like, if you had the matching set for me in the biggest sizes, I'd be like, oh yeah, I might pay a little bit for it, but I'd rather just go hunting for like other pieces online and stuff. Maybe buy some Capital, maybe buy some First Arrows, or you know, things like that. I wouldn't want to spend that kind of money on just like over-dyed S logo Supreme stuff. But that's just how I feel. You can let me know how you feel about that in the comment section below. But that is week 9, guys. Yeah, I don't feel like this week was hitting as much for me. I do like the summer or the spring-summer t-shirts releasing this week. There are a lot of fun ones there. I really like the strawberry, where is it? The strawberry Skategear? Yeah, the strawberry skateboard. The business tee was fun. The Arabic logo tee was fun. The repeat leather belt was fun. Don't know if I'd necessarily wear it though. Eyewear tee was cool. Beaded hooded sweatshirt was cool. What else we got? Oh yeah, that cap was cool. The Tamagotchi tee was cool. Yeah, like there were some good pieces here. There was also some kind of pieces like this, and this. Yeah, but there was still some fun stuff this week for sure. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on week 9 though. If it's a yes from you or a no from you, let me know how you feel about week 9 down in that comment section below. Well guys, that is everything covered to do with week 9. We covered the release details, we covered all the individual pieces, we covered my thoughts on those pieces, and my thoughts on the whole week. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the week, and if you are going for anything from week 9, if you are picking up something, what are you grabbing? Is it the Ronin stuff? Is it the over-dyed stuff? Is it just that repeat leather belt? I'd love to hear what you're going to be nabbing up from week 9 down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want to keep covering upcoming Supreme weeks, seasons, and collabs, you got to give me the 3 indicators I won't shut up about, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and the best indicator of them all, a subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in the previous upload, we're trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3,620 subs before the end of the month. We are very, very close, less than 4 subs off, and hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we can reach 3,620 before the end of April. That's everything I got to say about week 9 though, guys. Not the most amazing week, but not the worst week I've ever seen so far this season, or potentially, yeah, so far this season. There might be further weeks down the line that are even worse. We'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys on what you're going to be picking up. I wish you the best of luck. I hope you managed to pick up whatever you're after in the size and color you are after. And until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next Supreme video, until the next drop list video in general, I'll catch you later.